Welcome to Defense Cassette. I'm Sonal, your defense anchor. Hope you will enjoy this video. Hindustan Aeronautics and Bharat Electronics co-developed and co-produced a long-range dual-band infrared search and track system for SU-30 MKI and will commence developmental trials from mid of 2024 onwards as work is progressing towards a limited scale of production for development testing. The co-developed IRST system aims to replace the existing Russian-supplied OLS-30 IRST system on the SU-30 MKI fleet, with the process expected to commence from 2026 onwards. Additionally, the newly developed IRST system will also be incorporated into the upcoming Tejas Mk2 fighter jets, which are set to undergo flight trials in 2025. By integrating the advanced IRST system into both the SU-30 MKI and Tejas Mk2 fleets, India's fighter aircraft will be equipped with state-of-the-art technology, enhancing their capabilities for various operational scenarios. The proposed IRST system boasts an array of impressive features that ensure it stands at the forefront of modern airborne surveillance and tracking capabilities. Notably, it offers a wide field of regard (FOR) coverage, enabling the simultaneous detection and tracking of multiple airborne threats over long ranges. This expanded surveillance capability provides crucial situational awareness to pilots and significantly enhances the aircraft's ability to respond effectively to potential threats. Venkat Kalyani, the head of Airbus Defence and Space Vertical for India and South Asia, has confirmed that Airbus has actively responded to India's Air Force (IAF) request for information (RFI) for the acquisition of 60-80 medium transport aircraft to serve as medium-haul transporters. The IAF is seeking modern and versatile aircraft to replace its Soviet origin and 32 and bolster its transport capabilities. In the competitive bid, Airbus has offered its state-of-the-art A400M aircraft, designed to cater to the IAF's medium transport requirements. Additionally, Lockheed Martin has also submitted its response, proposing the C-130J Super Hercules, while Embraer has offered its C-390 Millennium for consideration. Venkat Kalyani has been pivotal in Airbus' previous successes, notably securing a deal for the C-295M transport aircraft in the lightweight transport category. He emphasized that Airbus is open to the possibility of producing the A400M in India, contingent on viable order numbers. If the IAF agrees to procure 80 MTA aircraft in a single order, Airbus is willing to explore local production options to boost India's aerospace manufacturing capabilities. The Airbus A400M is a highly capable aircraft capable of carrying cargo up to 37 tons, placing it in the same category as the IAF's current Il-76 transporter. The IAF's RFI initially requested aircraft with cargo payloads ranging from 18 to 30 tons, aiming to replace the aging Il-32 fleet. While the C-295M also falls within this category and will be manufactured in India. In a recent incident, the Ukrainian Air Force encountered a significant challenge as they faced a barrage of 7 P-800 Onyx Russian missiles that targeted the port city of Odessa. Unfortunately, the air defense systems were unable to intercept any of these missiles, raising concerns about the country's ability to defend against such high-speed threats. Ignat, a spokesperson for the Ukrainian Air Force, shed light on the difficulty in shooting down these missiles, citing their extraordinary speed and low flight altitude as the primary factors hindering interception. The P-800 Onyx missile is a formidable supersonic antiship missile, capable of reaching speeds exceeding 3,000 km per hour. Such blistering speeds make it an extremely challenging target for air defense systems, leaving the Ukrainian Air Force without the capability to neutralize these missiles effectively. A key characteristic of the Onyx missile is its ability to fly at an extremely low altitude of 10 to 15 meters above the water when approaching its target. This terrain-hugging flight profile makes it exceptionally hard to detect and engage, further adding to the complexity of countering the missile's threat. To put this challenge into context, even the Brahmos cruise missile, which was developed jointly by India and Russia, and based on the P-800 Onyx, has been touted as practically invincible after more than 2 decades since its induction. The Brahmos is reputed for its speed and maneuverability, with the recent upgrade pushing its speed from Mach 3 to Mach 4.5, solidifying its position as a potent force in breaching heavily guarded airspace. The Brahmos boasts upgraded flight control and an S maneuver feature shortly before impact, rendering it highly evasive at close range. This, coupled with its extraordinary speed, makes it a formidable challenge. The year 2023 is a busy one for the Indian Space Agency, launching rockets and satellites as well as testing various systems to power future rockets for its human space mission. While the first half of 2023 saw 4 rocket launches carrying Indian and foreign satellites, the second half began with the Chandrayaan-3 mission with several others in the pipeline. The Indian Space Research Organisation (ISRO) is gearing up for a commercial launch carrying third-party satellites to orbit for Ephemer with its Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle (PSLV) later this month. The Indian rocket will carry the Singaporean DSR satellite weighing about 360 kilograms, along with 6 other small satellites. Following that will be another interplanetary mission, and this time the Sun mission. The ISRO will be sending up its Aditya L1, a coronagraphy satellite, on a PSLV rocket to study the solar atmosphere towards the end of August. According to ISRO, the spacecraft will be placed into a halo orbit around the first Lagrange point, L1, of the Sun-Earth system. The satellite around the L1 point has the major advantage of continuously viewing the Sun without occultation eclipses. Aditya L1 mission is slated to happen a couple of days after ISRO attempts to land on the lunar soil its lander that is being carried by the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft. Following that will be the orbiting of Anwesha satellite and XPOSATA X-ray polarimeter satellite with the ISRO's Small Satellite Launch Vehicle (SSLV). It will be the country's dedicated polarimetry mission to study the dynamics of bright astronomical X-ray sources in extreme conditions, the government said. The launch of the radar imaging satellite RISAT-1B aboard the PSLV rocket is planned in the second half of 2023. The Indian Army has recently made a strategic decision to rule out the procurement of additional British or American supplied M777-155mm, 39 caliber towed artillery guns for high-altitude regions. Instead, it has turned its focus towards upgrading the existing M777 howitzer to a 155mm and 52 caliber extended range variant. This decision comes amidst rising tensions along the border with China, where the deployment of Chinese troops has prompted calls for additional artillery capabilities. The M777 howitzer has proven its worth in high-altitude regions, making it an important asset for the Indian Army. However, the upgrade to the 155mm and 52 caliber variant is seen as a more cost-effective and locally sustainable solution. The upgrade will significantly increase the maximum firing range of the M777 howitzer, enhancing its firepower and range of engagement. Indian Army's trials of the locally developed 155mm and 52 caliber ultra-light howitzer (ULH) by Kalyani Strategic Systems Limited (KSSL) have shown promising results. Named the Mountain Artillery Gun Extended Range (MARG-ER), it is an upgraded version of the 155mm and 39 caliber ULH known as the Mountain Artillery Gun. The MARG-ER comes in both towed and truck-mounted variants, offering enhanced mobility and versatility. The decision to prioritize local production of the MARG-ER howitzer is driven by several factors. In addition to the MARG-ER, the Indian Army is also evaluating the performance of the Dhanush guns, which are already deployed along the eastern border with China. These indigenous towed guns have shown promise, and their successful deployment has further boosted confidence in locally produced weaponry. Additionally, the Indian Army has plans to procure 300 ATAGS towed guns by 2024. The combination of the MARG-ER, Dhanush guns, and ATAGS will provide a formidable artillery force, capable of countering potential threats along the border with China. With the